Hi YouTube, it's your boy Nathan Banks and welcome back to another video. Today, since we're in the month of November, I want to start something new. So let's do Storevember, like story time, November, Storevember. We're going to do all story times for the month of November. So, and I'll probably even mix up, throw a little couple of vlogs in there so you guys can see more of me, because I know I've been MIA. I always start a video off and be like, oh, I've been MIA, I've been MIA. But really this time, I got a new job. Been like trying to work with that. Also, I've been busy trying to figure out some creative shit to do, because I really I don't want to put anything out there. And I feel like for a while, like for a little bit of time, I was just throwing anything out there, like the summer tag. Like I don't even think you guys cared about the summer tag. Or like this music thing, I don't even think you guys cared about that. So honestly, I want to put out good content for you guys so I can continue to gain subscribers and more views and more people that enjoy videos like this. So that's pretty much it. That's why I've been taking a break. So without further ado, we're going to start out our Storevember. So I don't know what I'm going to title this. Wait, before we even get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell button so you can be notified when I post. And now let's get into this video. Alright guys, so I don't even know when I'm going to title this video. It may be like the time I set something on fire or the time I burnt my house down. That's what it's probably going to be, the time I burnt my house down. Alright, so let's set it back in your mind. Sorry if you hear background noise. My family members are watching a movie downstairs, and you know, for some reason my door doesn't like keep all the noise out. So yeah. So anyway, so this was when I was in middle school. In middle school I used to live in Minnesota, so I'm wearing my Minnesota shirt to set the theme, you know what I mean? So I lived in Minnesota. I think I was like 13, 14 years old. So at this time, you know, my dad was still in the military. I was 13, 14 years old. We lived in Minnesota, and the people that are in this story is Carlos, my best friend Carlos, my best friend Noah, me, and my sister Naya, my Aunt Kay. We're just gonna call her Aunt Kay. I'm not gonna give her whole name out there because that's, she may not want it. But my Aunt Kay, and then my dad and my stepmom. So basically, sorry, I'm reading a message. So basically, you know, in the military, you move around a lot and you change different homes. And so normally packers come in, they pack your whole entire house up and you move out. So basically, I lived off base, me and my family. My dad and my stepmom this particular day went out shopping because they were buying stuff for the new house in Virginia. So on this day, what was I doing? On this day, fast forward, I went too early. So the night before we were moving out, the night before, my house was pretty much packed up. The movers came in, they packed up the house, and my best friends were just like, oh, like we're gonna miss you, like we need to do something late, we need to do hurrah. So it was my idea to have a campfire or whatever and just get like chill, have a movie night, and have like a cool campfire. So do you guys remember in Pretty Little Liars when they had like the whole barn scene? If not, I'm gonna put a picture right here. They had a whole barn and they used to hang out, sleep, and camp. Like that used to be my show back in the day. So what I envisioned in my mind is like that's how it's gonna be. So we had a barn in the back of my house and it was already empty. Movers came, they took everything out. So I'm just like, y'all, let's have a sleepover and a big old little, you know, little campfire in the back of my house, and we could sleep in the barn. And everybody was down, everybody was with it, everyone brought their sleeping bags. We had citronella candles because, you know, there's still like a little bit of bugs and shit like that in the barn. So, you know, I wasn't trying to get bit up or anything. So imagine 13-year-old me like planning this whole sleepover, this whole elaborate thing, because anybody that knows me knows I'm very elaborate. Okay, sorry guys, the camera cut off. It said it didn't have enough space, but we're back. So anybody that knows me I like to throw elaborate big parties and big grand, like adventurous type shit. I want everyone to have an experience. So I painted this whole picture that we're gonna stay in the barnyard, have a sleepover, chill, wake up the next morning to the sunrise, you know what I mean? Cock-a-doodle-doo, whatever, however that sound goes. I feel like I really fucked it up, but I'll just place the sound over it. So that's what was envisioned in my mind. So therefore, everyone came to have their sleepover, they had their sleeping bags and everything with citronella candles. But the only thing that was in our way was the lawnmower, because my dad just mowed the lawn or whatever the day before, because we wanted to leave and we didn't want to like have the lawn looking a mess. So that night, we spent the night in the barn, we had fun, we were jumping on a trampoline all night. It was great, it was fun, it was lit. So me, Carlos, and Noah, Naya goes inside. She's just like, all right guys, it was cool hanging out with you guys. Whatever, you guys are lame, you guys are losers, moving on. So basically, Carlos and Noah, we're just like, oh, let's go to the man-made beach or whatever. There's a lake and we can take our bikes. And we can just drive there. We can just go there. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So as I'm getting dressed and everything like that, everyone gets dressed. They take a shower at my house. We're about to get ready to go. And we just leave. So I remember riding on my bicycle this day. My parents, my dad and my stepmom, they went out to town to shop for the new house and just find everything for the new house and pick out stuff for me and my sister and the guest bedroom. You know, normal shit like that, what normal parents do. But this particular day, my parents decided to leave their phone at the house. So me and my friends, we leave out. I tell my Aunt Kay, like, all right, we're about to leave. She's just like, all right, cool. So we're pedaling, we're going out the neighborhood. We're cutting through neighborhoods to go through this whole entire lake. And so I've never been to this lake before. I'm just like, I never even heard like Minnesota even having, never mind, I sound so retarded if I say I never heard Minnesota having lakes, but like we're known for lakes. So I never heard of them having this lake near my area. So we're just pedaling and pedaling, we're going through. And then I see like a whole fire truck go by. And I'm just like, y'all, and I make this silly ass joke and I probably knew in the back of my mind like, oh shit, this is when I fucked up. So I saw a fire truck go past and I'm just like, y'all, wouldn't it be so funny if that was going to my house? Like I swear. And everybody was just like, yeah, Nathan, that would be funny. Then we saw another one. And I'm just like, y'all, like what is going on? Like someone must have a fire somewhere. And then another one. And so I'm still pedaling. And my best friend Carlos gets a phone call. And his mom, you know, he's Hispanic. And his mom's just like, Carlos. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys don't think I'm racist. She's just like, Carlos, you guys burnt the house down. You guys burnt the house down. Where's Nathan? His house is on fire. His house is on fire. And so she's screaming, she's panicking. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like my house is on fire, my house is on fire. My Aunt Casey's calling me, where are you? The house is on fire, the house is on fire. So basically I pedal back and forth. When I mean the whole neighborhood, the whole fucking neighborhood is outside. They're looking at me and basically they're just like, what's going on, what's going on? I'm just like, oh my gosh, my house is on fire, my house is on fire. And I'm so nervous, like I'm shaking because I'm just like, in my mind I'm just like, how did the house caught on fire? Like how did the house caught on fire? Like I'm nervous, I'm just like, uh-oh, my dad's about to be pissed. Like I've done some crazy shit as a teenager, but oh, I'm just like, oh, he's about to send me back to my mom's house because, you know, I'm just like, he's not gonna put up with me setting shit on fire. Like, he's sending me back, he's sending me to military school, he's sending me somewhere, but I won't be able to stay in the house. He's probably gonna kick me out and beat my ass. I was so scared. Like, I was just like, my dad never beats me, and I thought I was gonna get a butt whooping this day. Like, I really did think I was gonna get my ass whooped. So basically, they put the fire out, and basically the whole shed burnt down, and the trampoline burnt down, and the side of the house, like the shingles or whatever, all that was melted. The glass and the windows were cracked because of what was it? Because of the heat and shit like that. And then we had like an outdoor patio that was like still like fenced in almost, and this like nice metal thing where we kept the jacuzzi at, and the whole jacuzzi room and all that was burnt down, and the blinds were melted and stuck together. So basically what the neighbors said, they were just like, oh, like we saw 3 suspicious guys leaving this house, and the next thing you know, the house was on fire. But they didn't know, my neighbors didn't know the 3 suspicious guys were my best friends. They just thought it was like people just trying to commit arson. So basically, you know, my parents came home, they were just like, we didn't get any phone calls because we left our phones at the house. Like the one day we leave our phones at the house burns down. So basically we step inside the house and people are like, the investigators come, they're trying to figure out if I committed arson, if we did this on purpose, or are we just like dumb teenagers? And I'm so nervous and I'm crying. I'm just like, I'm about to go to jail. Like imagine 13-year-old me, like I'm a scary ass nigga right now. So imagine 13-year-old me, even more scary as fuck. And I'm just like, I'm about to go to jail. Like, oh my gosh. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm about to go to jail. My dad's gonna whip my ass. I don't even know what's about to go on. Like, and we were renting the house at the same time. So basically the renters came and they were just like, oh, we're from Afghanistan. Like things like this happen all the time. Like shit gets set on fire all the time. Like it's normal. They were so cool about it. And I think that's what kind of eased my parents' mind, because they were more worried about them than the house burning down basically. So we walk in the house and the officer's just like, well, you know, we're gonna have to interview you and get this on record. My dad called a whole lawyer because he thought I was gonna go to jail for arson, because he really thought, I don't know why my dad thinks I do shit on purpose, but he really thought I set the house down on fire. because I was a reckless teenager, and I'm not gonna say like I was moody as fuck, cursing people out. I really didn't give a fuck, but he really did think I set the house on fire. So I'm talking to the investigator. I'm like shaking, I'm crying. I'm just like, he just like go back and forth, like tell me what happened, and I'm just like, well, we were camping out, and I think we may have let the citronella candle stay on. Like I don't think we blew it out. And they were just like, you're lucky. They were basically telling me, okay, we won't get you for arson, but you have to complete a 30-day. Basically, they linked to my story. They were just like, we're not gonna get you for arson because, you know, we looked at the color of the fire and the fire was orange and red. But if it was a different color, then we would have could tell it was arson because you used gas fuel or some type of fuel like that, some type of fuel like that. So they said I was off the hook. They said I had to complete a 30-day class of fire safety, of like how to blow out a candle, how to do this, how to do that, how to not like light shit on fire like I did the first time. So basically my dad was mad. I was so embarrassed because all my family members were flying in that day also to come say goodbye to the house and say goodbye to us. And I was so scared because I was just like, damn, like they're gonna come home to a burnt down house. My dad was pissed, my stepmom was pissed. My Aunt Casey was scared as hell because she was just scared as hell. All she heard was crackling. She was just like, what is that? And then she found out the house was burning down. And basically, my best friends, they didn't have to pay for anything. Thank God my dad took care of everything. But I would have to say, like, the whole consequence of that all is just like, I didn't even go to a fire safety class, okay? Like, I think I don't know if I took it as a joke, but I didn't take the fire safety class. But I did have anxiety the whole entire time because I would like cook and then I would like leave the house, but I would come back and check 3 times just to make sure it was good. Like I was so fucking nervous I was gonna set shit on fire again. And my dad, I don't know, he just didn't give me any more money like that anymore. I didn't get my allowance, I didn't get my monthly budget, I didn't get shit. Like he cut me off. Yeah, it was horrible. It was really horrible. I was so scared. Like I really thought I was gonna go to jail. And I was just thinking about my life in prison. Like what would I do? What will I eat? Like I like Chick-fil-A, I like Chipotle, I like McDonald's. And I'm just very acquired to a certain taste. And for me to go from Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's and just go to jail food, which is like what? Pinto beans and cornbread? And not even the good cornbread. I was just like, this is it. Like, if you could see my face, like, I was literally crying. Like, I'm gonna insert a clip saying, like, how I really was crying. But anyway, I moved to Virginia. My dad was pissed. And that was it. Like, I really thought I was going to jail. Like, my dad was really pissed. Like, I've never seen him that mad. Like, I'm still friends with my friends today. It was so crazy. Everybody talked about it at school. But the firefighters did say, because like I said, my dad did cut the grass the day before, the lawnmower was still in there. The fire department said we were lucky because if the fire really melted down that, lawnmower all the way, 6 houses could have blew up in the damn neighborhood. 6 motherfucking houses. That would have been 6 deaths on my hands. Never again. Well, oh guys, I hope you guys enjoy my story time. I hope you guys enjoy Storevember? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Storevember. More videos are gonna be coming up every week. I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 times a week or once a week. We're gonna try something and I'm gonna make a list for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I think we're gonna do Fridays. Wednesdays or Fridays. We're gonna do that. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys wanna hear another story time that you guys may think I may have up my sleeves, let me know. And yeah, just tell me how you really feel. You guys have a great... Fuck, I'm about to speak like I'm at work. Anyway, y'all know what it is.